like us.
But mammals remained second-class citizens in a world where dinosaurs ruled, until the inconceivable happened again, 65 million years ago. It's thought that an asteroid larger than Mount Everest reached the Earth traveling 25,000 miles per hour. The mammals were used to avoiding dinosaurs. But an asteroid was something else entirely. Known as the KT event, the impact changed the face of life on Earth. The small mammals survived, but in a landscape of death and destruction. The house of cards built since the last mass extinction collapsed. But this time it was the dinosaurs that fell the furthest. With few places to hide, less food, and little ability to protect their eggs or young, the dinosaurs died out, while the mammals went on living.
Mammals that survive this event stay small, maybe for a couple million years. They start to get slightly larger and diversify. We have a sort of a lag effect with this KT event, a recovery of perhaps the ecosystem, and then the mammals really take off.
Mass extinction had provided an unexpected opportunity.
You can think of mammals after the KT event as colonizers. They first landed and made a toehold on a new land where there are lots of tremendous advantages to them, and they're not competing with these large, big, plant-eating or meat-eating dinosaurs.
They spread out to all parts of the world. They competed and diversified, until most of the largest animals on Earth were mammals. About 35 million years ago, mammal evolution produced the first true monkeys and apes from earlier, smaller primates. Then, generation after generation, the process of adaptation and change, of evolution, continued. Around 5 to 6 million years ago in Africa, the first human-like primates emerged. Some of their descendants would play an unprecedented role in evolution's future. They left their bones on the valley floor, in caves and on lake beds. They began to walk upright. They left their footprints in volcanic ash that hardened. One lineage branched. Some species went extinct, while others evolved into the ancestors of modern humans. Today, the world is bursting at the seams with people. This is Bangkok, Thailand. Population 10 million and growing. There are now 6 billion of us on the planet. Even the dinosaurs would run for their lives. We have caused the rate of extinction to soar. It's now over 100 times greater than normal. Many scientists worry that we are the new asteroid, bringing about the 6th great mass extinction on Earth. This is Kenkajaan National Park. Population 0, in an area twice the size of Bangkok. From all appearances, a hidden world, unspoiled, timeless. Just 300 miles from Bangkok It's protected by natural barriers. The Tenasserim mountain range runs through it, creating a steep, rugged terrain. The forest is dense. The Patesbury River can be difficult to navigate. But no one knows if the animals living here have found a sanctuary or have disappeared from the forest.
We're in grave danger of the empty forest syndrome. Having a beautiful, seemingly intact forest on the surface, but inside that forest, the natural components which maintain the flow of energy through the system, it's disrupted. Now, people say, so what does it matter if one component's gone? What if you don't have the Sumatran rhino? What if the civet species are all gone, or other things? But each thing has evolved to play an incredibly important role within this complex puzzle.
Alan Rabinowitz wants to know if Kenkajan has escaped the escalating rates of extinction found elsewhere. So he and his colleague, Tony Lynham, collect data on the actual number of animals living in the park, especially the carnivores.
Large carnivores, such as tigers, are often the first animals to be wiped out from a system. If you go into an area and find relatively abundant sign of large carnivores, you know what you're dealing with, by necessity, is a very healthy, at least seemingly stable natural habitat.
The typical habitat works this way. Sunshine, nutrients, and water make plants grow. The plants are eaten by herbivores, which in turn are eaten by carnivores. About 100 pounds of plants generally sustain about 10 pounds of herbivore, which sustain about 1 pound of carnivore. Healthy carnivores mean a healthy forest. When Alan Rabinowitz was here last, the news about the forest was good.
More than 10 years ago, I landed here in Gengajan National Park. We got down in here, and I was very pleased to see that the place was beautifully intact in terms of the vegetation. But more importantly, I was able to find tiger sign virtually everywhere I looked. I would hike through small rivers, and there'd be families of otters starting to swim around me. Elephants came to my camp at night. Gibbons sang every single morning. Hornbills flew overhead all the time. All the signs of a healthy, intact, relatively unhunted forest were there, which made it probably one of the few places in Thailand. And in fact, when I surveyed throughout the entire country, at the end of the survey, it became even more clear that Gengajan was easily the most pristine, the most untouched piece of forest left in this entire country.
But is it the same today? On a search for life, every stop offers more clues.
Fresh elephant, nice size. His cat, small cat.
The group uses well-traveled elephant paths to navigate the forest.
An elephant trail is a trail that